squats are a fantastic lower body exercise. In fact, they're a fantastic all over the body exercise. And the thing about squats is you want to have good mobility. When you want to squat, you want to be able to get these hips to sink below your knees, like so. Most people don't have this mobility, but if you look at any 2-year-old, you'll see that they do. How interesting is that? What that means is we lose this ability, and we need to get it back. Now, if you're 7'6", if you're even 6'4", you may never be able to squat as low as I can. In fact, say you are that heavy, are that tall, that's fine. This might be as low as you can ever go. We'll get to that. But let's talk about, no matter what squat mobility you have, how you can get more. Now, why should you care? Because the better that you can squat, the more muscle you can build, the more calories you can burn, and the less likely you are to incur injury. These are all very important things if we want to be controlling our blood sugar and losing weight and being exercisers for life. So, how can I achieve greater depth in the squat? Here's the trick. Watch this again. Watch how low I can go and watch the arch of my lower back. So I sit back, I go down, I go down, I go down, I go down. Okay, here's Aaron. He's squatting. He's got nothing in his hands right now. You can see he's got an arch in his lower back. Now watch this. Mr. Kettlebell or Miss Kettlebell, your call. Can't really tell the gender. I'm going to hold it by the horns. You take the bell by the horns instead of the bull by the horns on this one. And you hold it next to your chest like so. Get about a little bit greater than shoulder width apart. I'm going to go to the side, but you can see how far apart my feet are going to be. And from here, I'm going to do the exact same exercise. Now pay attention to the arch in my lower back and how much further down I can go. Those two things only. Aha! I am a little lower. Not much. I don't have that much further to go. And I'm more upright. You see that? Watch what happens if I drop the bell. Look at the angle of my back, how it changes. Now I'm going to pick the bell up again. Oh, all of a sudden Aaron's more upright. What's going on? Holding the bell here is making my abs contract. Making my abs contract is making my body more upright. Holding a kettlebell right here, known as the goblet squat, God knows why it's called that, will actually make you a better squatter. So, that's what we're going to do. When you see the word goblet squat in your exercise prescriptions for me, it means a couple things. The most basic goblet squat is hold the kettlebell by the horns or a dumbbell. It's fine. Just hold a weight. You know, this one weighs about 10 pounds. It doesn't matter if it's 10, 20. I wouldn't go more than 40. But for the prescribed number of reps that you can do it, squat down as low as you can go, such that this lower back is arched. Never, ever, ever squat lower or lift anything with a rounded back. That is the one caveat. So you go down as low as you can such that you can keep an arch in your lower back. 10 reps. This is the basic goblet squat. Now, I'm going to do it from facing you because I want you to see something very important. I want you to watch what my knees do. Oh, look, they go out. They go out. In fact, I'm thinking force the knees out. Force the knees out. Force the knees out. You'll get better glute involvement too. How can you make this harder? How can you turn this into an ab exercise? I told you that the reason that you're able to stay more upright and learn to squat better is because the abs activate. It must be an ab exercise. How can I take advantage of that? Watch this. Same movement. Here I am. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart. I squat down and I push out. And I'm going to hold this for 10 seconds. Or 10 Mississippis. It's probably 8 seconds. Look how I'm getting more upright, and I come back. That was an ab exercise. That's like a plank on steroids, right there. Come down. So you don't have to hold it for 10 seconds. I just did that as an example. You want to take a plank to the next progression. Squat down, push. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back. Do 10 sets like that. Your upper back will be sore, your abs will be sore, you'll get a great contraction all the way through the legs. That's how you can make planks even harder. What's the next progression of a plank? Alright, I can get down on and push out when I squat? What if it's in one hand? Now, this doesn't have to be a kettlebell. This could just be a dumbbell. But what if I'm just holding it in one hand against my shoulder? Now all of a sudden, it's an oblique exercise as well. I'll show you from this angle. I'll show you from the side. Same thing. So you can make these goblet squats easier, you can make them harder. How do you make them easier? Don't squat down as low. Squat down as low as you can while keeping your lower back arched. That's where you know where to stop. If the lower back starts to round, you stop. You went too far. Over time, you're going to be able to go lower and lower and lower. And that's what we're looking for on these, and that's how you progress goblet squats.